I think in today's environment, what we're seeing is years of pressure on organizations' margins, limited demand growth, limited revenue growth, and that shines a very serious spotlight on cost. And procurement is uniquely positioned to address cost concerns and to, provide direct value add to the business. And so I think for that reason, shareholders are looking at procurement to lift organizations out of difficult market conditions, and it can be a leading indicator of future strong business performance. Organizations face a lot of challenges in executing procurement effectively. One of the challenges that we see is a lack of visibility into the organizational spend. While a lot of organizations have spend taxonomies, oftentimes those can be different across different business units, across different geographies or categories. That makes it difficult to get a global and consistent view of where organizations are spending money, on what and with whom. And that can lead to difficult implementation or inconsistent strategies for procurement. So for a procurement strategy to be very tight and executed effectively, it needs to be consistent across the organization, across business units. Because when it's inconsistent, we see wasted resources. And that may mean that procurement specialists are spending too much time trying to understand market conditions. Maybe they're only looking backwards, they're not looking to the future of the market. Maybe they're operating with different expectations of the market than their colleagues in another part of the organization. And all of those things combined to create an environment where procurement is not as effective as it could be. Key steps that organizations can take to start to work through and mitigate some of the risks introduced by these challenges. One is to improve their visibility, and that can be visibility into their own spend, so understanding across the organization, where are their dollars going, to what suppliers, on what categories, and in what regions. The second is to improve the consistency of their strategy in procurement, so centralize and organize procurement to some degree, at least in the building of a strong strategy. And that incorporates understanding the market, not only looking backward at market conditions and where we've been, but looking forward, gaining insight into suppliers' cost structures, understanding what's coming and how to turn market conditions to your favor. So if we're at a turning point, like right now with commodity prices falling, how to turn that to your advantage and make sure that you get the price concessions that you deserve from your supply base. The third thing is to maximize resources. And with a centralized, consistent procurement strategy, you can get the most out of your procurement specialists so that they're not spending too much time gathering information and trying to come to a view on market conditions. They can spend all their time making strategic decisions based on an informed strategy.